This video will present a brief introduction to Ibidem. Ibidem is the bibliography and reference management program that is included as part of the basic Nota Bene research and writing suite. In this tutorial, we'll introduce some of Ibidem's basic operations in citing and searching. We'll highlight Ibidem's speed and ease of use. Ibidem can be opened quickly by clicking on the book icon in the Nota Bene word processor. Ibidem's default view shows three panes. First, the database pane, where you select a bibliographic record. Next, the selected record pane, and in the record pane, Ibidem uses pop-ups to provide useful guidance related to each of the selected fields. And finally, the preview pane, which shows the way both the citation and the reference formats will look like according to the user's selected style. In this case, we're using the Chicago Manual of Style. Ibidem comes equipped with several databases I would encourage you to explore. Through these databases, new users can explore how their different creators went about entering their data in different fields, such as the subsequent cite field, the title field, or the keywords field, and see the different templates also in which to enter data to suit the widest possible ranges of types of publications. One of the databases included in Ibidem is called My Library and is completely empty, designed for users to make it their own and to enter their own bibliographic records. You can add new records to your database in various ways. First, you can simply add a record by creating one. Click on the Create New Record icon or click Edit New Record. If you have records in a bibliographic database in another program, Ibidem guides you through the importation of those records from databases such as Zotero or EndNote. Or you can import records that are in RIS format, making it easy to import them from additional databases such as RefWorks or Mendeley. And finally, records can be imported from data gathered by Archiva, which is Nota Bene's add-on set of tools to capture bibliographic data from the web. Ibidem breezily cites references into your document in 2 or 3 clicks, and you're done. First, select the desired record from the database. Next, click into the page locator box and enter the page or page range if necessary. Now click on the Cite icon, and you're finished. And to make citing even easier, on the very first instance of citing, Ibidem presents the user with a default reference style that will govern both the citations and the reference list or bibliography in the document. Once selected, the default reference style remains in effect until a new one is set. If the default style Ibidem shows initially is not the one needed, click on the option to set a new one. We'll go through the easy process of setting a new default style in a moment, but for now, let's accept the offered style and cite. That's all there is to it. Users should set the default reference style required by their academic specialties or publication venues. A new default style is set in the Citation and Bibliography Reference Style dialog. For this demonstration, I'm going to set the new default to the MLA manual style for citations and reference list. Click on the Cite menu item then on Reference Style. The resulting dialog presents 4 tabs. Click on the Database and Options tab and select the default database, though normally this should not be needed since it is strongly recommended that users employ a single database for all their bibliographic management. Next, click on the tab labeled In-Text Citation Style. Select the citation style from the list and click on the needed options. I'll scroll to the Modern Language Association footnote-endnote and click on my desired options available in this tab dialog. Next, click on the tab labeled Reference List Style, and I'll select from the list the Modern Language Association Style Guide Bibliographic. And now I'll click on my needed options. And in the 4th tab, Advanced Options, click on the top button to be able to match the record numbers in your database to author and publication information. Finally, make sure to check the box to make these selections the default. Once you click OK, Ibidem will automatically implement the selections made and they will remain as the defaults until the new ones are set. If there is a document open with citations based on the previous default reference style, Nota Bene will ask if it should update them to the newly set. Ibidem is capable of delivering results of highly complex searches, but for this demonstration, we'll do a simple search based on author. One of the objectives of this portion of the tutorial is to highlight the effect of using the subsequent cite field. Once you find the needed bibliographic record, select it. Enter the page or page range, if needed, in the page locator box and click on the book icon to cite. Done. Let's search for another author and select another record for citing. Ibidem will automatically update citations, including subsequent citations of the same titles, and it will do so in the manner required by the user's chosen academic style. First, select a previously cited record. I will skip entering a page number so you can see how Ibidem responds with a question. On this question, click Yes. Now cite it. We have thus far used a simple document to demonstrate the ease of searching and citing with Ibidem. But Ibidem's ease shines as brightly with the most complex documents and document formats. And that's because Ibidem works with Nota Bene's unique word processing strength, its ability to format comprehensively and automatically both the body of the document and its reference apparatus through the implementation of built-in academic style manuals. Nota Bene comes equipped with several academic style manuals. Once the academic style manual is selected, which is done at the time of creating the document, every rule of that style is applied throughout the document, including indentations, line spacing, block quotations, margins, everything. Academic styles must be selected in the process of creating a new document. No style can be applied retroactively. However, an academic style already in use in a given document can be easily changed to a different style with just a few clicks. A new feature in Ibidem is its ability to update dynamically the contents of the bibliography in the user's document, and it does so in real time. We have now completed this brief introduction to Ibidem's simple searches and citing. A fuller description of Ibidem's extraordinary capabilities, well beyond simply citing and including its interactions with the other components of the Nota Bene suite, is offered in the Nota Bene support page, notabene.com/videos.html, and click on the tutorial titled Ibidem Explained. There you will learn how Ibidem empowers the research endeavor through its underlying connections with the search and retrieval powers of Orbis and with the Nota Bene word processor to uncover and present complex data relationships.